Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Torchwood. Hey, finally, right? We took a bit of a break from Torchwood for 3 episodes of Sarah Jane, which have been fun, but you know what? It's good to get back. It's good to get back to Torchwood. So yeah, last time on Torchwood, we had From Out of the Rain. Interesting episode where these things, what were they called? They were like the Night Riders, weren't they? Something like that. God, I really have to go back in my notes. Torchwood. The Night Travelers, yeah. The Night Travelers were like part of this like film, basically. Like literally part of film. And were trying to get out. And yeah, they tried to get out and Torchwood intervened. Really interesting episode. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's pretty much that, I guess. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Let's stick to this episode and previous episodes of Torchwood, the Sarah Jane Adventures, Doctor Who, and Doctor Who classic that I have reacted to. And yeah, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into Torchwood because it's been so long, man. I want to get back into it. So yeah, with that being said, let's get going. Moan! Oh no, this is not good. Well, he's gone. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've missed Torchwood.
I'm waiting for you to tell me where you were.
Where I was when?
At the wedding.
The wedding.
I rang you. I had to work. Temple changed the road for the last minute. You know how it is.
I checked the duty logs. You weren't working. You had 3 days off.
Ooh.
Why are you spying on me now?
But I thought we were mates, and you just don't turn up.
Just thought, being as Rhys has got a problem with me.
Rhys thinks you're great. It's you who has a problem with him. Ever since I've known you, you've made sacky comments about his weight.
Well, you can stand to lose a couple of pounds.
Let it go. I didn't realise you still had feelings.
You know I don't. All right?
You kind of do.
What just happened?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The camera records one frame every 6 seconds.
Well, that seems inefficient.
Want me to look into it for you?
No, it's fine. So it was just a coincidence then.
Guess so. Run. Weevil hunting with Yanto.
It's freaking weevils. Why do they keep falling through the rift?
One of them now, aren't you? Too busy to bother with one missing child. What is it, not major enough for you? Not spooky enough? Sorry to bother you.
I mean, they get called to random places all the time. Even if there's just a hint of aliens, so...
Come on, now's good. I'm ready. Babies, now.
Really?
Do you think I've changed?
Whoa, okay.
Since I joined Torchwood, am I different?
Why?
It's just something Andy said. Okay, let me just tell you this one thing, okay?
Go on.
He still fancies me. Don't laugh.
You dick.
That's why he didn't come to...
Things can only come through the rift one way. What if we're wrong? What if the rift doesn't just leave stuff behind?
So it
What
pulled
if it
him
also
through.
takes? Unless I can cross-reference it with other examples.
Tosh, can we keep this to ourselves? There's something I have to do.
Whatever you think is best.
Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart.
Why are you keeping this to yourself?
Hi, you looking for Nikki?
Yeah, that's me. Come in. It's brilliant you found
See,
us.
they're just a little late.
There's food there, drinks, so help yourself.
Is this missing persons?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come in. Do you want a drink?
On the one hand, it's good that there are people here for this. On the other hand, it sucks because this means everyone has lost someone. Holy crap, that's a lot of people. I mean, they can't all have lost their kids to, or people to the rift, right? Oh my gosh. So many. How many of them correlate to a rift spike?
Scattered through time and space, I guess.
Yeah.
we thought.
What do you do about that, though?
This is good work. But I don't know what you want us to do.
We find a way to prevent it.
Okay.
Toshiko, can we predict when the spike...
That's at least something.
No. We are the only ones who know the truth. We can help them. We don't have to be this hard. It's not a badge of honor.
Close this down.
Jack!
Dang, Jack.
Talk to them.
So is that it then? We just sweep it under the carpet?
Would you, I'm trying to talk to him.
Things I cannot change.
Torchwood does not do maternity leave. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. I'd love to help out with the aliens, but I can't get a babysitter. No. I'll sort out that bomb once I've dropped Rhys Jr. off at nursery. Stop dancing around it. It's a dead question.
Well, then why'd you get married?
You know, sometimes I fucking hate you.
It's just this thing at work.
I don't care. When you're with me, we deal with us, right? Our lives. You got a problem at work, you sort it at work.
Man. That's intense, but boy does he have a point.
Jack, Oh, God! I'm sorry. Yanto, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Doesn't matter.
And I wouldn't have come in if I'd known.
Always room for one more.
I was gonna say he would totally accept
Used you
her.
an hour ago for naked hiding.
Oh. Making her sleep on the couch. Wow. You don't see that often. Sorry, man.
I'm sorry, Andy!
Yeah, right!
Throw the tea at her.
I'm sorry!
You probably could have launched it over. Should they... Oh, that's Jack. What is Jack doing? Caroline. Is it all the people?
Sorry, but why are they...
Caroline Hall. Earl. Yeah, Saeed.
Are
Alice.
You right?
So Jack took them?
I'll take it from here, Helen.
Hey, Jack.
It was Yanto.
Yes. I'm Jonah.
Are you? Are you sure?
Am I really home?
Yes.
You are on Earth.
Thank you.
So Jack's been saving people. Jeez.
What if she doesn't believe you?
Have to try. We owe her the truth. Jack, if you'd lost someone, wouldn't you want to know?
Yeah.
Let me try. You understand what I've told you now, Nikki? He's not a child anymore.
Doesn't matter. I have to see him. Let me see him.
Alright. If you say so.
No.
No!
It's okay, Mum. It's me. It's okay.
Stay away!
Sorry.
Come on.
Really sorry.
What are you doing?
Gwen warned you.
What have you done to me? Nikki, I promise this is Jonah. That is not my son!
Come on.
I want to get out of here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. A happy reunion.
Then you should move away. Why? Can you tell me why?
Oh, God. Oh, this dude's got some lungs.
The scream lasts 20 hours every day.
Jesus Christ.
Before the rift returned him, Jonah had looked into the heart of a dark star.
What?
What he'd seen had driven him mad.
What? The fuck?
A terrible noise. I thought you wanted to know what happened to them. I did.
I was wrong.
But now you don't. Oh, of course it couldn't stay happy. Bloody Torchwood. Give her some retcon or something.
Tonight we talk about what you want. Kids. The future. Anything you want.
Oh, that's good.
You alright?
She could be better.
She had a son. Jonah. He went missing 7 months ago.
Okay. And we're back. Torchwood. Bloody Torchwood. Fucking Torchwood, and it's Torchwood as Torchwood. Torchwood. We're back. Fucking Torchwood. Alright, let's go over the fucking notes already. Alright, I wrote down Taken. So, interesting idea. I guess, I don't know why when they said, like, well, we know that the rift, like, you know, drops things off. You know, things pass through the rift, but what if it's a two-way street? And it's interesting that never crossed any of their minds. That if something can go through the rift to Earth, why wouldn't something go through the rift from Earth? It's interesting that they actually never thought about that. Although, I guess they did, and the stuff that has gone through to Earth it's just people, really. So, yeah. And I guess none of them have thought about it, but Jack's thought about it, because he's got that whole thing going on. So, interesting. And the next thing I wrote down was where. Where would they end up? Because it does seem like the rift, at least on this end, the fixed point is Earth. I guess it's not always, you know, different. It's not always the same time that everything lands, obviously. But it's in the same place. It's going through Cardiff. So, yeah, that's interesting. So where would it end up? Because the rift takes things throughout all of space and time, you know? So, yeah, it's interesting. Interesting to think, like, where would they end up? And for Jonah in particular, like, he ended up on this burning world, which is how he got all the scars and stuff like that. So, yeah. I wrote down prevention. It is interesting that Gwen sort of brought up, like, because, you know, they bring this to Jack, and Jack's like, okay, what do you want us to do about this? Like, we can't go into the rift and find these people. And so Gwen at least proposes, like, well, we could at least try to stop this. And it's like, well, how? And it's like, freaking Jack, figure it out. Why don't you figure it out how you can stop people from going through the rift? So I like that at the very least, like, you know, they take all this to Jack, and it's like, well, they're not proposing, like, how they can like, go into the rift, save these people, and bring them back, but more of just a prevention. So, yeah. I wrote down live life. Rhys basically wants Gwen to live her life. He wants them to live their lives. And Gwen is she's so doubtful about it. It's like, how can I have a child when I work for Torchwood? Whereas, I gotta say, if you're worried about having a child while you work at Torchwood, why were you not worried about getting married when you work at Torchwood? It's the same thing. It's like, we've kind of already been through this. It's like, well, no, Gwen is confident that she can make Torchwood and a romance work to the point of marriage. So why can't you do Torchwood and a child too? Hello? It seems like, I don't know. It just seems interesting that she was fully on board with getting married, but she has doubts about having a child. It's like, and I know having a child is no easy feat, but at the same time, marriage isn't either. So if you are really concerned about having a child while working for Torchwood, you should have also been concerned about getting married while working for Torchwood. So, yeah, just an interesting thing. I wrote down Project No. Because at first I was thinking, like, well, why? Because this was back before we realized what the island was. And so Jack did shoot her down, basically. Like, shot down the idea of her having this project. And she brought up a good point. It's like, well, Ianto has his projects, Tosh has her projects, why can't I have a project? But it's not that Jack doesn't want her to have a project, it's that he doesn't want her looking into this stuff, looking into these people. And then I wrote down the island. It is very interesting. Jack said, like, we can't heal these people. We can't get them back to where they were, but we can at least care for them. You could spruce up the place so it doesn't look so horrible, but that is good, and it's good that Jack has been doing this since he took over Torchwood. So, yeah, that's at least something. And so this place existed, and I assume it was part of Torchwood, and he told the staff there that these were failed Torchwood experiments. Well, okay, so maybe they weren't part of Torchwood. I don't know. I just figured they were part of Torchwood. There were these caretakers that were part of maybe at least the original Torchwood, Torchwood 1, that, they didn't freaking die at Canary Wharf or anything. So Jack, enlisted them to care for all these individuals. Which, it's also interesting that only 17 of them have returned. So that's basically the people that were taken through the rift came back. Because Jack didn't have any way of getting to them. It's just that they came back to Earth through the rift. And it's only 17 of the, 50 people there or so. So, yeah. And then I wrote down a dark star. What the heck? It's like, that got so... I don't know, it was like weird and sad and terrifying at the same time. It's like, he looked into a dark star, which drove him insane. And for 20 hours out of the day, he lets out this primal scream of agony and, that was really intense. Like, that was crazy. That was really crazy, but, yeah. So we're back. We're back with Torchwood. Yeah. We're back again with Torchwood. Hooray. Oh, these episodes are so heavy-handed, but man, they're really great. That was really good. Really, really good episode. yeah, that's basically that. Yeah. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Torchwood reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.